Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I'm going to be giving you my predicted order of finish for the 2014-15 season for the NFC East. And anyway, let me get started. The first team you want to pick, don't be bewildered or in a state of shock, people. No, you're not hearing hallucinating through the eardrums. This is accurate. I'm going to pick the New York Giants for first place. New York Giants started the season last year very abysmally, 0-6. They went on a rampage in their final 10, went 7-3 in that span. And this team is a lot better, I believe, than what they demonstrated last season. They spent an exorbitant amount of money, nearly $100 million in free agency. They acquired cornerback Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie and running back Rashad Jennings in the process. And they didn't just spend all this money just to say, okay, we're going to be competitive this season. Eli Manning will not have another lamentable season like last year when he threw 27 INTs. That will not happen again. And also, no team in this division has won the division in consecutive seasons since 2003-2004. I don't expect it to happen this season. Now, next, second place, I got the Dallas Cowboys. Now, this is like a perennial 8-8 team. It seems like they've had like an exactly 500 record since around 1997 from what I was listening to on ESPN. That's unbelievable. Now, the team had a number 27 run defense in 2013. However, the defense being somewhat abhorrent, they're number 5 last season in points per game at 27.4. Now, I believe Michael Sam could really play an integral role in their fortunes defensively, and if he gets significant playing time, I think he could be a surprise for a lot of people. He had a very good preseason. I don't think St. Louis should have got rid of him. He had 3 sacks and I'm sure a number of tackles, and I think he has potential to be a standout player. And on offense, quarterback Tony Romo, I believe he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the league. He's just maligned because he can't either lead the team to the postseason, or when they get in, they generally lose. But this team, I'm going to go with them a little higher than a lot of people think. I'll say second place, 9-7 this season. Now, third place, I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles, and don't crown the Eagles just yet. As I stated in the Giants prediction, there hasn't been a consecutive division winner since 2003-2004. I don't see it happening this season. Losing wide receiver Deshaun Jackson may be more detrimental to this team than they realize. He accounted for a very strong percentage of the offense last season. Now, quarterback Nick Foles will probably not duplicate the success he had last season. He only had 2 interceptions. Obviously, that total should go up this season. And one really bright spot on this team is the great running back, I believe it's LaShawn Jackson, similar to the wide receiver name, and he's averaged nearly 1,100 rushing yards in 5 seasons for this team. Last season they had 4 wins by 8 points or fewer. It wasn't like they dominated really that much in their games. They had a couple games, I believe they were really blowing out. I think Minnesota beat them like 48-30, and Denver throttled them in 1 game. So it could potentially be a very good team. They could win the division, but I think they're going to take a step back this season. Now, last but not least, the Washington Redskins. Now, on what looks suspicious a little bit for the Redskins this season is that 3 of their first 10 games are against teams that didn't have a winning record last season. Now, they lost middle linebacker London Fletcher. He retired. Defense wasn't exactly revamped or transformed, which really wasn't that good last season. They're coming off a terrible 3-13 year. Now, they added defensive end Jason Hatcher. He might help them a little bit. Now, of course, the big question mark is going to be RG3. how is he going to perform? Is he going to bounce back and return to the form that he demonstrated in his rookie season? If he does, they have a chance. I think a lot of the success is predicated on him. Now, revered coach Shanahan couldn't rectify the Skins' problem. Now, could their new coach, Gruden, is he going to be able to do the job? That's another question mark. And anyway, let me give you my rundown on my computer screen and show you the order of finish, predicted order of finish along with the team's records. We'll just hold on a second. Okay, got the NFC East. First place Giants 11-5, 2 Cowboys 9-7, third place the Eagles at 8-8, and last but not least the Washington Redskins at 5-11. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for the NFC East 2014-15 season, and stay tuned next time where I'll be giving you my predictions for the postseason in the NFC. Until next time, people, stay well.